Hi, I'm Dan Reinecke with Unknown Media. Today I'm going to show you how to take your black and white photos and highlight just red. Let's take a look.
Alright, so I am going to show you how to make a black and white image with just the red coming through. Now, first thing you're going to want to do is make a duplicate of that black background layer. So we're going to create that duplicate layer. Okay, now from there we're going to apply the black and white adjustment. Boom, now it's black and white. Now from here you can adjust the image exactly how you want according to the contrast, and this is going to just be the effect of the black and white. So say you want your blues to be dark and your green values to be dark, you can. Now with that, after you have that set, go ahead and select your background copy. I'm going to go into the Layer tab, and we're going to merge those two layers. So now we have a black and white effect layer and your background layer. Now the reason I did this isn't necessarily the most easy way, but this is going to give you more control than anything. Say if you were to just go and select the color range and you select your reds and you want them to show through. That's great, but it's not going to give you that much control, because say this is the only red that you want to show up in the photo. Now if you notice, you have a red mug here, a red mug here, and a red mug here, but at the same time you have this pink mug and this pink mug. Now the pinks themselves have red values in them, so if you do a selective color like that, those pink values are going to more than likely show up, and you don't want that. So what we're going to do is simply have that shown, and we're going to come down here and we're going to create a layer mask. Now, as you can see, the layer mask, it's all white. Now what that means is everything is visible, meaning the black and white effect is completely visible, completely shown. Now, opposite of that, if it was completely black, there would be no value to the effect shown. Now what you're going to want to do is go over here and select your brush tool. So again, you're going to want black to be selected, because basically what you're going to do is disable this effect at a certain point, as you can see here. That takes away the effect on the mask, as you can see up here. So again, now this is just going to kind of depend how intensive you want to get with your editing. But all you have to do is simply take out the effect, the black and white effect. All you have to do is remove it from the image. And now again, this is all going to depend on how intensive you want to get with your photo editing. You can spend 4 to 5 hours on masks, or you can spend 4 to 5 minutes on masks. It's just all going to be dependent on the image itself and how detailed you want to get. But now, as you can see, we have one red mug showing up in the image, and that's again because we created a black and white effect, then we created a mask, and we simply removed that effect with the masking. Now let's say that maybe at the beginning you decided you wanted this red mug to be shown too. So you had it drawn, and then all of a sudden you say, actually, you know what, I don't want that to be red. Now this is the best thing about the mask, is the fact that all you're doing is taking away from the mask rather than doing something destructive, like affecting the background image itself. So now all you have to do is come into here where your palettes are and flip it to white. Now when you flip it to white, all that's going to do is make that black and white effect appear again through the mask. So as you can see, you can go back and do exactly what you want. But now, as you can see, you have a black and white image with just the red showing through. So that is basically it. And again, you can take as much time as you want perfecting that mask, and I'd suggest to do so because the longer, more perfect you make that mask, the more perfect your photo will be.
And that's how you highlight just red in your black and white photos. I'm Dan Reinecke. Take your best shot.